How do, ladies and gents? Well. And welcome back to Sparrow Motion, guys. So for the people that have not actually been on this channel, I tried an 8-lap session at Drift Limits to give it a go to see if it's something I wanted to do, because I've always wanted to try drifting and I felt as sick as a dog. So I thought, I can't do this as a sport, even though it was great fun. However, I decided to push myself and give it one more go. This time I tried some patches on the back of my head, but also I did the ginger capsules and it worked perfectly. And I did a 1-to-1 3-hour session and I absolutely loved it. And that was at Rye House karting track with Learn to Drift. And we are back out again with Learn to Drift at Stafford this time for another 1-to-1 3-hour session. I cannot wait. Hopefully it is going to be just as good, if not better, because this is a bigger track, but it is just me today, guys. So Jem's not going to be behind the camera filming stuff, so it's just going to be from my point of view. But I have got 2 goals today. 1, hopefully to try the hydro, because I did not try that last time. And 2, if I'm good enough and they allow it, to get into 2nd gear. So let's go have some fun. So it does seem like the E46 is a very common one to use. That is the one I'm looking for, but I'm looking for a 3 litre or 330i or 330ci. But it seems like they are the most common ones. But some people are using the compacts, which is good. That one looks amazing, so that one's a V8. But yeah, this is great to see actually. So it'd be interesting to actually see them go round as well. So we're just currently waiting to go down to the bottom. I actually thought this track here, which you can see, is going to be the one that we're driving on. It's not. We are a lot further down there, which is absolutely fine. This is going to be absolutely cracking. The cars are just getting warmed up as we speak, and then we're going to be driving off down there. So we're taking all our cars down who are obviously doing the same thing as me, and I cannot wait. I really can't, because not just am I going to be doing all my bit down the bottom, we're going to be seeing guys doing drifts down there. Here we go.
Ready? Yep. No.
Let's go, shall we? Fail. what I call good driving right there. Oh, mate. Oh, the cords rang out and everything. DK now is actually setting me up with a course with this lovely young lady over here. So this lady is doing exactly the same as what I've been doing, and yeah, she's got a lovely E46. Here we go. So you've got a donut round this cone here, and then you've got a donut round that one over there. Go on, you got this. Oh yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. You got it? Yes, there we go. There we go, there we go. Yes, yeah, there we are. Now we got it. So here we are, guys, we're halfway through. I am absolutely buzzing. We're currently doing a different slalom at the moment. So as you've seen, DK, who's my instructor, bless him, he's supposed to be out there drifting with everyone today, but bless him, he ended up taking my session because the person who's supposed to be teaching me has unfortunately got ill. So he's really stepped up to the mark. And what an absolute legend he really is. He's been teaching me so much stuff. He's taught me the hydro, and it's so fundamental using that out here. It really is. We've been doing all sorts of stuff. He's been leading me to it. He's been literally congratulating me on loads of stuff and he's even said to me, you're ready to get your own car, which is absolutely brilliant to hear. And he's also telling me things that I should get for a drift car as well. And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing, guys. I'm about to have something to eat in a minute. The patch behind my ears working perfectly. The capsules that I took as well working just as good. So we are absolutely brilliant. I'm sorry, I'm just so buzzing. I'm loving every minute of this, and I cannot wait to get my own car. I'm up now, fingers crossed.
You've got this.
France or England?
Whatever you like.
So this has been going hugely well. I've been getting a bit cocky, I must admit, by doing a lot more hydro stuff, throwing myself into donuts. The last one literally I just done was straight out, into a donut, drift out sideways, or at least I was, into another donut, come back, do a figure of 8, and then literally sort of like park up behind the young lady who's doing absolutely fantastically in her purple one. She really is. It doesn't have a hydro attached to it, which is a shame, but she's doing absolutely great, because the last time that car was out, it's kind of a tester really for it because the engine blew. But DK is literally getting his car now, and he's going to take me for a drift in his car round the big tracks. This is going to be interesting. Oh, what have I let myself in for? Here we go, we're just waiting out to go out onto our trip. DK's driving. This is going to be so interesting. Yeah, I can't wait for this. This is going to be good. So we're in a 3 litre, aren't we? 3 litre. 330. 330. Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be good. So we're back over here again. I can only do one trip. DK wanted to go out again, but I was like, mate, I've got to get out. I'm gonna be sick. I'm fine if I'm driving. If I'm not and I'm a passenger, oh God, no, yeah, I can't do it. But then saying that, these tablets and stuff have helped, and I've only taken one today, and it is about 12 o'clock, and I took it around about 8:30, so they're still doing really well. Just waiting for DK to come back after doing the quick trip with the young lady in her car, and then it'll be me back out. But oh, this is so much fun, guys. If you've never drifted before, I really would suggest give it a go. So guys, that is the end of this session, and I am absolutely buzzing. I've got to drive home with all this pent up excitement and everything. It's gonna be absolutely crazy, but I'm gonna drive home safe, don't you worry. Wow, so let's do a bit of a recap. 8 laps with drift limits to give it a go, which I almost said I wouldn't do it again because of the fact I felt so sick. To buying a home simulator, doing that for a few months, and now this is my second one-to-one 3-hour session with Learn to Drift. I have learned so much in the drift scene and doing drifting itself, and I've still got so much more to learn. But here's the question: difference between real life drifting and sim. There is a difference, but if you are going to learn to drift, highly recommend buy a sim, because it really will benefit you from the days that you're not actually out drifting, or save you the money on tyres just to get a good feel for it, and then come do a few sessions like here with Learn to Drift, get some seat time, and then eventually buy your own car. So here is the question, guys. Do I carry on using my sim and doing some lessons, or do I finally fork out for a car and do it? I've now spoken to quite a few people now. A 330i is a very good choice, but a 325i is a very good starting block. And they're a lot more easier to find. And yeah, it's a very good, like I said, a good starting block. So put some comments down below, guys. What should I do? But that is going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed it. Please put some comments down below of what you thought of the video. I've had such a great day here. DK, what an absolute legend. He ended up stopping doing his morning drifting to teach me, and I can't thank him enough. Absolute legend. Please hit like, guys. Please hit subscribe to keep more future content from me on Sparrow Motion, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Take care, stay safe, ta-da.